Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name Chosen Spiritual. The name of this video is called The Power of Fasting Through Jesus Christ. So I drew it up and I just need you guys to follow along. Understand that our spiritual life dictates how our physical life turns out. So in this video, I want to discuss the power of fasting, right? We all should have a prayer and a fasting life, at least once a month, right? To clear everything out. See, this is what you got to understand, is that there's dark forces trying to keep us from going to the next level, whether it's people, places, or things. These dark forces, of course, is spiritually, energetically, right? That will keep you in a never-ending cycle. Understand, God's children, we have enemies, right? We have enemies that's of the dark forces that's trying to keep us at a low vibration. So what we're going to do, we're going to incorporate prayer and fasting to our life. And we're going to do this at least once a month. And I suggest that we do it at the beginning of the month or towards the end of the month. This break away strongholds, curses that may have been applied to us unknowingly that we don't even know about, right? Different entities that we can eliminate completely that surround us. Entities that's attached to us unknowingly. And these can be dark forces, the adversary, sending entities to make sure that we don't succeed, right? So the fasting and prayer, we want to combine these two together. Understand, anytime that you fast, you're subjecting your flesh. So you will rise into the spirit. You will become stronger in the spirit. And you will also be able to get closer to the Most High, right? So 1 to 5 days, dry fast, break strongholds. Right? Strongholds that's been attached to us for years, actually. 1 to 5 days. No liquids, no food. Just you reading the Bible within those 5 days, right? Scriptures, they're with feeding to our souls, right? While we're fasting. Number 2, these is options that I'm giving. 1 to 2 days of water, right? Just water. And then the 3rd and 4th day, dry fast, right? No liquids, no food, nothing. Everything is incorporating the Bible. We're going hand in hand, right? Our goal is subject our flesh so we can rise into the spirit, right? And then the last one I suggest is 1 to 7 days, fruits and vegetables. Right? That in the Bible, right? We constantly feeding ourselves with the word, right? We have to get the word, scriptures, fed into our souls. And I suggest that you do it like around the full moons or the new moons. And this is very important because this is where a lot of our attacks come in at during these different moon cycles. See, the adversary, the witches and the warlocks, they use these full moons and different moon cycles as power sources to energetically have entities conjured up so they can send them out, right? These dark demonic entities are looking for unclean vessels so they can attach to. But if you're doing your work as far as fasting, reading the Bible, you can block everything that the enemy is trying to send to you during those times, right? Always stay sober and vigilant. Be aware of what's going on. You have to know your spiritual. You have to know that you're under attack, right? Spiritually, energetically. So we want to make sure that we do these things right here. And this is very important. Anytime that we rise into the spirit, it can release the spirit of lack, the spirit of stagnation, the spirit of depression, the spirit of poverty, lust, strongholds, and fear. You can release all these entities once you start fasting and praying, rising, subjecting your flesh into the spirit, right? And I suggest that you at least 1 to 5 days when you dry fast, anytime that you're fasting and incorporating the Bible inside of it, no social media. It's just you and the Most High. No technology, right? You get into the Word and you're neglecting your flesh from liquids and food, right? You're making a deal with the Most High saying, I will put this down for X amount of time to give into your word, to hear you better, to be more obedient. See, we have to put away something to gain something. And at the same time, we're going to pray for healing, for things that we need done, so he can increase us in the spiritual realm, so our life value will be better, right? We're here to live an abundance life through Jesus Christ, but we have to do the small things that count, which is fasting, praying, subjecting the flesh, neglecting certain things, technologies, friends, family. We have to put them to the side while we're going through these fasting phases, because we don't want anything to enter the soul but the scriptures. That's it, right? And of course, the voice of the Most High. And like I said, full moons and new moons, right? Do it around those times. Pray. Get into the word. Neglect certain things that you normally do. Put it on hold and walk fully into the word, so you can rise into the spiritual realm, right? And this is the video that I want to come through. It's the power of fasting through Jesus Christ. God bless you.